Today we're making a candy rainbow.
Made out of Skittles or M&Ms.
All right, so it's a great thing to do if you have a lot of leftover Halloween candy. So it's a pretty simple experiment. All you need are some M&Ms or Skittles and a plate and some water and some sugar. So we're gonna get going here. So the first thing that you need to do is to take your packages of the M&Ms off your plate and go ahead and open one up. And go ahead and dump them out. And then you want to arrange it so you have a pattern of at least 2 to 3 of the same color M&M next to each other around a circle on your plate. So you're going to make it a little bit on the inside of the trim. So you want to put like, yeah, so maybe a little bit inside. So you'll have like 2 oranges, 2 reds. Doesn't matter what the pattern is.
I don't have another red. Does it have to be pattern?
Well, it's going to work better if you can have 2 or 3 of the colors next to each other. So, and you're going to want to scoot it in. So if you don't want it right next to the edge, you want to actually push it in a little bit. So it'll work better that way.
Are we gonna put the other packs in this?
So you're gonna get, if you want, or you can save them and we can do another one.
Okay.
So just go ahead and they're making their patterns right now. They're M&Ms. And so that one still needs to be scooted in a little bit there. Yeah.
Should they all be touching or not?
Yeah, they should be pretty close together. If they're not perfectly touching, it's fine. All right. So you make a circle of M&Ms and you want 2 or 3 of each color together as possible. And then you are going to be using your warm water, like in a glass, or a measuring glass is sometimes easier to pour. All right, so you're going to take your warm water and you're going to pour it into the middle of the circle. And that's good once they're all covered. And I can see already, I think some people have warmer water than others. So over here, what's happening on yours? Not too much, huh?
Oh, there.
A little bit. It's starting to go. So her water probably wasn't super warm, because that's another experiment we can do. The hotter the water you have, the faster the molecules are going to be moving.
Mine went pretty good.
Yeah, so this one's really
Lucky
good.
wants to join the experiment.
So yeah, we have some cats that want to help. So there's that one over there. And then here you can see this one is working pretty cool. So, I don't know, it must have been the pouring and the warmer water that she had in hers.
She did have a lot warmer water than me or Noah.
And then here's another one over here. This is more lukewarm water. So the way this experiment works... Oh, go ahead. You had a question?
Was hers warmer? Or
Hers.
colder? Yes, hers was warmer than the rest.
Yeah, hers was warmer. So... Oh, you can see what happens if you accidentally bump into your plate. That's okay, because we have more water and M&Ms. So, all right. You want to try to see what a soggy M&M tastes like?
It's not soggy.
All right, let's see. It still tastes like chocolate? Mm-hmm. Okay.
I want to try. I don't want to ruin mine.
I know. Hers is, you're going to...
No, I'm not going to.
They're really
No,
cool. Well, eventually
I'm not going to I'm not going to touch it.
Because you're going to want to do it again. But if you can keep letting it go too for a while. So what's going on in here is diffusion. So the colors are spreading because that color dye is not in the water originally. And anytime there's less of something, it wants to move towards that area so that it can equalize out.
This one's gone.
All right. So,
I use
and
all of them.
another couple other fun things you can do. You can test. You can test out different kinds of temperature, different kinds of candy. You can make different patterns. And I think we already saw though, the warmer the water you use, the better it's going to be. And we have a helper. I think she might want to eat the candy in the video. So this is Chloe's cat princess here. She came to join us. So anyway, and then obviously when you're done, you can eat the candy if you want to. And we have another cat too. So I don't know. I think they want to see if we have any extra in them. So anyway, then you can dump off your plates, and you can do another one.
You can eat the M&Ms before you do it. It's pretty yummy.
All right, so
And you can eat them
we'll
once
be
you get
back
soggy.
when we're gonna do
They still
another
taste like
another
chocolate.
experiment in a little bit. All right, hi. So now we are going to have some fun and do it again with a little bit of a twist this time. So go ahead and open up your M&Ms and put them onto your plate. And yes, I think I'm supposed to introduce, we have a new guest in this video. He was jealous of the last video and his sister was in the video only. So this is Lucky the cat and then Princess the cat. They wanted to join us. So go ahead and make your patterns on your plate.
It's wet.
That's okay. Want to just wipe it off with the towel? It's hard to do science with a cat on your lap.
Yes, don't take that. Don't use a cat. Why would you use a cat? I don't hold a cat while you're doing this. And I think he wants to escape.
All right, so is anybody doing the sugar on their plate?
I am.
You want to see what that does?
Yeah. I want to see what it does too.
Alright, so for a little twist, you can take some sugar and put it in the middle. Are you hiding that M&M under your plate? I see that one.
No, it's just that there is no other match. I can put it on the plate. Wait, can we put separate ones on the plate even, too?
It's going to be a little tricky because your circle's kind of small. Did
Good.
you eat half the bag?
Wait, you can put, no. There's Chloe put not in there. That's Chloe.
Chloe, Chloe got like extra.
No.
Yes?
No, everybody got 3 bags.
No, Chloe got extra in that bag.
Can I pour the water in?
Yeah, so if you're doing sugar in the middle, then you are going to pour the water just a little bit to the right, a little bit to the outside of the sugar, but to the inside of the Skittles. So if yours is that small, but I don't think I'm going to have room for the sugar.
Well, I don't see how I could put any more on.
Well, then just want to pour the water in the middle? I could try to make a little sugar pad.
Yeah, make a tiny one.
Little itty bitty one. All right, that's the best I could do. So what happened when you had the sugar?
Didn't work as well.
It changes it totally, huh?
Yeah.
Most of the colors are going towards the middle instead. Well, some of them.
All right, so it's not diffusing fast as much because now there's sugar in the water. So before, the sugar and the food coloring was both diffusing out into the water, but now that there was sugar already in the water a little bit, it's not mixing as fast. So you can see the same thing with this plate over here. Yes, Princess says hello. All right. So you can see if you put the sugar in there, that there's already sugar in the water then, so you don't get as cool of an effect. All right, it's okay. And then he had a little bit of a wet plate, so sorry, can't quite get the angle on here. So anyway, so it didn't work out quite as good, but not to fear. We have one more bag of M&Ms. So
This one's pretty cool now.
okay, one more over here. All right, so we are going to clear up our plates and get ready to do it again. So
Time to eat the
see you in a bit.
M&Ms.
All right, yes, that's part of the cleaning up. Apparently, you have to eat the M&Ms.
Especially before you do it.
Hi, all right, so we're back, and this is going to be our last go at it. Yeah, you guys can go ahead and start opening them up. So we've learned that we definitely prefer, fix our angle here, that we definitely prefer warm water without the sugar. So this is their last time to go around, so we don't eat all the M&Ms and then try to have dinner later. So they are going to make their last pattern, and they've all decided to not do the sugar because that makes it really not very exciting. And they all have some warm water because we've also learned that the warmer the water, the faster and cooler the diffusion is going to happen and the design is going to be. So anyway, we're getting set up here, and the cats wanted a break from being movie stars, so they're off taking a nap or something.
They're right over there.
Wow, they're hoping that we drop M&Ms. All right, so everyone's getting set up.
I'm all set up.
And as soon as you guys are ready, you can go ahead and pour your water in.
There.
Oh, the water's not as warm this time as your first time. Just give it a minute and we'll get going.
It's already started. Let's go in.
Starting.
It's going pretty good.
So you guys are learning about diffusion. Diffusion. The outside of the M&Ms have color and sugar, and the water, the fresh water we got, does not have color and sugar in it. So the molecules are diffusing out. They first went from each direction into the middle and to the outside, and then they'll just keep diffusing all the way out eventually to take so that it all has equal amounts inside of it. That's okay. So it's all right. I know, sister and brother, they love each other sometimes. But anyway, so it got bumped. So we'll have to see if we can scrounge up another pack for him to do in a little while. So anyway, we had a lot of fun, and I hope you guys had some fun with some chemistry, with some candy, and simple products from your home. And now you guys can go ahead and try your own experiments, and you can test, like Skittles versus M&Ms and anything. Maybe you could do a plate with the oldest one over here. She was thinking you could have like a cold one and a medium one and a hot one. So thinking like a real scientist, you'd have to make a hypothesis, about what one's
Or
gonna be the best.
you could even try a different type of candy, like even Starburst. Cold one.
You could try any kind you want and see what works the best.
Or
Sure.
different liquid.
Or a different liquid, sure, definitely. So anyway, all right, well, thanks for hanging out with us today. Bye-bye.
Bye. See
Bye.
you next time.